method, that third method that we talked about was actually utilizing Facebook groups to go about locating listings. So this is a really simple method, and honestly one that I find pretty effective, of going into Facebook groups or Airbnb host groups for your particular city. So if you're located, let's say it's Long Beach, because I'm looking right at you, Michael, Long Beach. If you go on Facebook and you search Long Beach Airbnb host and you toggle that to specifically just groups, you should see some groups that are showing up. And at that point, you have free reign to join those groups. Join those groups, and this is just where you are, number one, soaking up information. And if you just so happen to be comfortable enough, you can also ask questions. But while you're in these groups, you are searching information and using that search function to find posts related to corporate leasing or corporate lease. Search those words, search apartments in a specific area that you're searching. And again, make sure that you just, some people don't know, but utilizing quotes is how you're able to really get a specific string of text to show up in your search results, or just searching your city. But any of these Airbnb host groups or just any groups related to Airbnb, I would begin joining and utilizing Facebook for, just so that you're able to get some additional options there. Because there are going to be places that people have already mentioned that said, hey, I got one here. Don't know if you're going to be able to get another one, but I just got a leasing list or a corporate lease agreement at this location. And at that point, that is, again, another really good place for you to begin getting started. Again, you're able to just ask this question yourself. Some people might respond saying that they're actually selling a list for your city. So again, if you have had your roadmap call with me this past week, this is where we talked about that in terms of where and how you're able to begin selling your corporate leasing list. So this coming Wednesday, I will be doing a video on how you all are going to be able to go about selling your list and just how you're able to do that, how you're able to price it. But when you start getting into these groups, you are going to see that is the number one way most people are selling their corporate list, meaning, hey, I found apartments that are accepting Airbnb in this city. I found apartments that are accepting corporate leasing in this city, and they're now trying to charge you some amount of money. This could range from $50 to $300, depending on the number of apartment complexes that they have on that list. So you use your own discretion with, if you're someone who's like, okay, rather than calling myself, I want to try to use a list that somebody is providing. Completely up to you. Just understand that the same way that they are selling you that list, there might be 25 other people that they are selling that same list. And those same 25 people are using the method that you are using and calling and likely saying the same similar thing. So just understand that when you are purchasing those lists, some of the lists they might be oversaturated is the word. But that is why we do encourage you to just create your own virtual Rolodex just through reaching out to people yourself. And I also mentioned to some of you who might be just as busy as me, you have a bunch of stuff going on, you have kids to worry about, whatever it is, you can go on places like Fiverr, you can go on places like Upwork, and you're able to hire someone for $3 an hour, $5 an hour to make calls on your behalf. And if it's a matter of they're just saying, hey, do you accept corporate leasing or not, they can get through a number of calls that week so that you then don't have to worry about it. So that is another option that you have.